Princess. Well, welcome back. It's been a great show thus far, but we're not finished. Up next, we're talking health, we're talking fashion and lifestyle. Teresa Smith of TS City Chic is coming in hot. Hi, Teresa. Welcome to the show.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
Good. How are you, ladies?
We are great, and we're so excited to have you here today and learn about all influencer things, because being an influencer is such a buzzword right now. But what are some of the success factors that go into being an influencer?
You know, it depends on what you're going after when you sign on to do this. I mean, whether it's personal or professional. I will say professionally, it's creating something for yourself. It's something that you do completely on your own.
I love that.
With a little bit of grabbing here and there and mentorship and talking to people. But it's, to me, because I've never done something on my own, it's something that I absolutely created on my own and worked hard for on my own.
Yes. Wow. Now that was a good answer.
It was so good. And I think that answer will really inspire a lot of people to want to kind of dip their toes into being an influencer, because everyone has a realm of influence. What can you kind of share has been the hardest thing about being an influencer so far?
You know, at first you kind of get your haters, which you just gotta create some thick skin and ignore. You will have your haters. No matter what, there's gonna be people out there that are just not very nice. I mean, you can have a day where you're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to post today? Even though in reality, you'd like to plan ahead and have your week planned out, but you don't always do that. Life gets in the way. So, I mean, it is just being creative with your content, figuring out what your followers want to see, what they're looking for, and just trying to be really creative with it.
Let's talk about the joy of it all. Wendy and I are both blessed because we're great friends with a woman that has a big following. And yes, I'm talking about this one up here, Michelle Hammonds. I mean, she's a total boss babe. What's the joy in it? What are some of the fun times and greatest benefits you've had from jumping into your own self-created success?
Well, I will say I got to create my passion. I mean, it's something that I was like, I didn't even know I would love this so much. And it's been something I love, and I'm passionate, and I have this community of women that we all share the same things. And I love it.
That's really great tips, Teresa. And I know you mentioned that you are not a brand manager, but if someone would like to work with you, how could they do that?
So you can send me an email. You can send me a DM, a direct message on Instagram, on Facebook. That as long as I can figure out a time and figure out how important it is for you, how important it is for you. Do you really want to go into this space? I will definitely just figure out time to work with you, help you, introduce you to a whole bunch of other people in the same space.
So generous.
And I know for some it takes longer than for others, but for you, how long did it take you to really get going work, and how do you really truly find your audience? It's so I just find that to be very difficult for me, at least.
You know, I will say it's not easy. You're going to have all of a sudden you'll grow and have comments or engagement with followers, and then all of a sudden you'll have nothing. And, don't give up. There's so many women in this space, even younger than me, that get started and just give up. You can't give up. I mean, like with any job, it's being consistent and going forward and figuring out how to navigate with help.
Teresa, not only are you an influencer slaying over 50, but you rise. And you have great advice, great answers to all the questions, and you're inspiring us all. And this one, she's next, I'm telling you. Well, our guests never disappoint. Another great show in the books, but we are not done quite yet. We'll be back after the break to wrap up the show with our weekly contributor, Camille Cower. She's bringing the power with the East Bomb.
Beautiful people, it's Major Mr. This is why I love you. And you are watching the Connect Network TV.